So I would consider Woody Allen to be an acquired taste. I've often spoken with other people about Woody Allen, and I would say, oh, he's so funny, isn't he? And they'd often say, no, he's not funny at all. But perhaps it's because I was fortunate to have grown up watching him in various films that I think I developed an appreciation for his rather offbeat and eccentric personality that he portrays. The first movie that I remember of Woody Allen that really turned me on to him was Take the Money and Run. And there was a particular scene in that film where he's playing the character of Virgil, and he walks in to rob a bank, and on his note it says, "I have a gub." And I just thought that was the most hilarious thing. And of course that film, his parents wearing, the fake mustaches and glasses and just, arguing about their poor son. It just was such a something that, you just don't really see in many films. So that certainly turned me on to Woody Allen.
It's a bank job. A couple of guys and myself going to get together about 4 weeks from now. $250,000. We walk in and take it like that. It's an easy job. Figure we just pull up, take it. How long? What? Because I said the part about the bank. The bank.
The psychological aspect of his characters. It's like he's always trying to work out his own issues or, revisit his childhood and, try to resolve that in a lot of the monologues that we hear in his films. Other parts of the psychological, he's always believed something's wrong with him. I was just reviewing a scene from Hannah and Her Sisters, where he's like, he can't believe, the doctor is saying everything's fine with you. He was just in disbelief.
I'm so humiliated. I don't know what to say.
Could you have ruined yourself somehow?
How could I ruin myself?
I don't know.
Ruin myself?
Excessive masturbation?
Hey, you gonna start knocking my hobbies? Jesus.
He also has extreme anxiety around certain animals. If you remember from Annie Hall with the lobster and how he would just get so, paranoid.
Hey, all right, here you go.
Don't give it to me. No. Look, one crawl behind the refrigerator. It'll turn up in our bed at night. Will you get out of here with that thing? Jesus. Get it. Talk to him. You speak shellfish.
So many aspects and depth to his characters. And also, you're seeing parts of the real Woody Allen and the nostalgia in a film like Radio Days, where, you're seeing his own upbringing. You're seeing his own family, fighting, with, Glenn Miller playing in the background. You think, yeah, this is we're probably getting a real glimpse of his youth here. And of course, that leads me into the music. He certainly is a jazz lover, particularly the big band and swing era. And you see this even in films that he directs, right up to present day. He always finds room for jazz from the swing and big band era. He really had a knack for picking and bringing back jazz from, decades past. The swing and big band era, Glenn Miller, Benny Goodman, Duke Ellington all finding his way into soundtracks for his films, and really seeing from this young man's perspective, seeing just how they were heroes and such a big part of Woody Allen's life. And it was, certainly can resonate with that enthusiasm for both the music and the radio stars.
Don't come near me. Don't come near me. I'm warning you. He gets it right between the eyes.
He'll do it. He'll do it. I've seen him shoot a nose.
Please be careful.
Sucker. You don't realize that you've been dealing with one of the greatest minds you've ever seen.
Yeah, and his isn't so bad either.
And he is still directing films to this day. The eccentricity, exploring the human condition and emotions. I believe we're going to see more of that great aspect of cinema that we all know and love. And, man, that would be amazing if I could meet someone like him. I feel like we would have such deep conversations, even being more than 60 years apart in age. I still feel like we would have so much in common and we'd have a great conversation. For Vintage Cinemusic, I'm Kareem Mosna.